It's really hot. We're here in California, chilling in our car. And what's that we got there? What's that little stick? What's that little pedal down? What? Why do we have 3 pedals? What's up with that? What? 3? What's that little stick do? You change gears with that? That's right, you change gears with it. I get this question a lot. Why are automatics not as good as manuals? Why do you not get those new dual clutch transmissions with those little flappy paddles? They shift so much faster. It's so much work to just, so much work to put the clutch in, shift the gear, and let it back out, all that stuff. They always say, oh my god, the automatics are so much faster. My paddle shifters, I can shift faster, blah, blah, blah. You can't shift in 5 milliseconds or whatever, 40 milliseconds, I don't care. That's true. They are faster. And I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to say and lie and say, oh, manuals are faster, because they're not. Unless they could be if you're really, really good at driving them. But, whatever. But I always have this argument that I came up with this story on my own a little while ago, and I just figured I'd put it on YouTube for you automatic lovers out there, your paddle shifter guys, and figured I'd show you guys a quick little story that explains why I drive a manual. Because every single time I get asked why I drive a manual, people always say it's faster. People always ask me why I have it. People always say, they tell me, obviously the automatics are faster. That's why all these Lamborghinis and Ferraris have them now. Blah, blah, blah. That's fine, that's cool. Your automatics, if you want it to be faster, that's your thing. But here's the little argument. I always say this. I always say, do you play golf? And they always say yes. I don't know why, but for some reason they always say yes. And I always say, well, if you play golf, how would you feel if you know how to play golf? You go out, you hit the ball around. You go out there, you hit that little ball, you hit it with you hit it with the clubs, and when you hit that ball, it's really hard to do. After a while, you get really good at it. You get the skill. You get better and better at it, and it's a lot of fun. You go out there, you get to hang out with your buddies, play golf. It's a lot of fun, and they'll say, yeah, that's golf is great, and I'll say, okay, well, what happens if all of a sudden you're out in the golf course or whatever, and this guy comes along and he has, he made up this thing, and it's like a little robot. It's like a little computer, little machine, whatever you want to call it, little motorized thing. And what you do is you put it on the ground, you set your golf ball on it, and you hit a button on it, and what it does is it shoots the golf ball. But you can choose kind of what hole you want to go to and stuff, whatever. You can kind of move around a little bit, but what happens is it will hit it so accurate that it'll get it in the hole every single time. Always get it in the hole, and never have to think about it. And you hit that button, and it goes pew, pew, and it just goes boom, right onto the golf course, right into the hole. And it's gonna be great. You never ever have to worry about all that work trying to practice hitting the club, all that stuff. What do you think the person's gonna say that plays golf? They're gonna say, well, that's absolutely stupid. Why would I want to hit the ball? Why would I not want to hit the ball? I want to learn it. I want to get the skill. I'm so good at it. It's so fun. That's dumb. I want to do it myself. Why would I want a machine to do it for me? And then you say, well, why do you have the automatic? Why do you have that paddle shifter? And he says, well, it's faster. The computer can actually think faster than the brain. Then they kind of end up looking at themselves stupid, and they think, wait a minute, the golf thing's faster, isn't it? And then they can't really argue after that. That is like foolproof, I'm telling you guys. And that's the truth. When you're shifting a paddle shifter, when you're telling an automatic to shift, or when the automatic's shifting for you, it's a computer doing it for you, and you're really not having the fun, and you're not getting that skill that I have with a manual transmission. And that is why I love the manual. I love learning it. And it would be obvious to someone that plays golf, but a lot of people that are into cars now, they think that the manuals aren't as good as the new automatics, and they think it's old school or whatever, but it's really not. And I want you guys out there. I know you guys probably just clicked on this because you love automatics or whatever, and you want to hear people's opinions. If you drive a manual, good for you. That's awesome. You're doing the right thing. You're really driving that car. You're really getting that skill. And if you guys drive an automatic, go ahead and write down below an argument against my little theory, that golf theory. and tell me what you think about the golf theory, and tell me to give me an argument of why automatics are good, why they're better after I told you that golf thing. All right, go ahead and do that. Peace out, guys. Hope this changed your mind about those automatics, and yeah. The only time that automatics are fairly okay is if you really, really aren't driving for actually driving. You just really want to get from point A to point B. That's okay. Drive your automatic. That's fine. I have an automatic. It's in the garage. It's my family's automatic. I never drive it. It's boring, but whatever. That's fine. The manuals are way better. The automatics aren't that fun. They're really actually boring and stuff, but that's fine. No offense. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I pretty much just explained it to you guys. The whole golf theory pretty much explains how I feel about manuals, and it pretty much explains how every single manual driver feels about manuals, just kind of summed up into a little ball of understandingness. I hope that helped you guys. Stay shifting, everybody. Peace out.